But there were some things that I asked him to do and that I did with him that he thought were okay, and he would cooperate pretty well. I read a lot of good books to him, got a lot of books at the library, and had some good videos that he liked to watch. And we watched Donut Man videos all the time. We act out David and Goliath, thump, thump, Goliath, and he'd throw his sling, the rock, at the giant, and then he'd be Goliath and fall on the floor. We did things like that a lot. But as he got older, I tried to teach him to read. I got a curriculum which seemed wonderful to me, and I think it is a good curriculum. It's learning language arts through literature. It came with Bob books and other beginning readers and some hands-on materials. And Sean played along with me, but his heart wasn't in it. And he wasn't really learning to read. I couldn't believe it. I was frustrated at his lack of excitement. I tried to make him act excited, but that didn't work. And sometimes he would just refuse to come to the table. So I would call my husband at work, all frustrated and mad at Sean, tell him, your son is not doing his schoolwork. And Gary would reason with Sean and tell him, just do what she's telling you to do, and then you can do what you want to do. And finally, that did sink in, and Sean did start to just do whatever I said. He started to cooperate. But thankfully, I had a homeschool support group. And in that homeschool support group, I met another mom who loved to read. I mean, she read more than I ever have. She had books. Her mom would give her books. They were mostly Christian fiction books that she was reading, but they were very interesting. And she started passing books like that on to me, but she knew of other classics and stuff. And she told me I should read Tarzan to Sean. And I didn't have any interest in reading Tarzan myself, but I thought, well, it's worth a try. And it's pretty thick. It's a pretty long book, but I started reading Tarzan to Sean, and I'd read a chapter, and then life would happen for a week or so, and then I'd read another chapter, and I did not just like read through the book day by day or anything. It took us a long time to get through it, but about halfway through, Sean came to me and said, Mommy, I like reading now. And I was like, really? Because he was always, he was just like resisting and okay, because that was school. And he started to like reading, but he still wasn't really reading himself. He was at least 10 or 11 before he started really reading independently. But he told me, I can picture Tarzan and the different apes while you're reading. And I like picturing in my mind what's happening as you're reading the story. And boy, that started a lifetime of reading aloud. That's when I decided that's how I'm going to mostly do my school, is read aloud to the kids. And that's what I started doing. But I still read to Sean right up until the time he got married. I would read a book aloud and he'd sit and listen, and we would talk about it. He would interrupt to discuss what he was thinking, but I loved it. It was so good. He discovered a love of reading, but doing school didn't work. From then on, reading aloud became our main way of homeschooling.